And welcome to another edition of our treatment of the International Sunday School lesson. Today's lesson is for June the 22nd, 2025. The title of today's lesson is Isaac Calls on the Name of the Lord. The lesson is taken from Genesis 26, verses 24 through 33. Now, the 26th chapter is the one chapter in Genesis that is devoted exclusively to Isaac. Now, there's a king, Abimelek, in the chapter, but he probably isn't the same Abimelek that interacted with Abraham. It may be that Abimelek is a title like Pharaoh. Isaac is afraid of that. The inhabitants of the land might kill him for his wife Rebekah. So he lies to everyone that Rebekah is his sister, just like his father Abraham did with Sarah. Abimelek sees Isaac caressing his wife. Immediately, Abimelek knows that Isaac has been lying. This seems to start the problems. Isaac has more problems with the inhabitants of the land over the wells that his father dug. The Philistines fill Abraham's wells with dirt. Isaac moves back and digs his own wells, but the Gerarites claim ownership of those wells. Isaac finally arrives at peace with the inhabitants of the land by moving back further and further. Genesis 26:24. That night the Lord appeared to him and said, I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bless you and will increase the number of your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham. The Lord God appears to Isaac like he did to his father Abraham. This seems to be the same physical location, or close to it, that was the locale for both Abraham's and Jacob's encounter with God. Genesis 26:25. Isaac built an altar there and called on the name of the Lord. There he pitched his tent, and there his servants dug a well. Isaac worshiped and thanked God for his blessings. We should follow his example and give thanks for all the blessings that God has given us. Genesis 26:26 and 27. Meanwhile, Abimelek had come to him from Gerar with Ahuzzath, his personal advisor, and Phicol, his commander of his forces. Isaac asked him, Why have you come to me since you were hostile to me and sent me away? There had been a lot of contention between Isaac and the people of the land. Naturally, he's surprised when they came seeking peace with him. Genesis 26:28 and 29. They answered, We saw clearly that the Lord was with you. So we said, There ought to be a sworn agreement between us and you. Let us make a treaty with you that you will do us no harm, just as we did not harm you, but always treated you well and sent you away peacefully. And now you are blessed by the Lord. The inhabitants of the land saw that Isaac was blessed by God. Now, this does not mean that they converted to the Lord and believed the Lord was the one and only true God. Pagans believed in many gods, and they believed that these individual gods blessed and protected certain people. These pagans were only saying that they believed Isaac's God was blessing him, so they wanted to make a treaty with Isaac. Genesis 26:30 and 31. Isaac then made a feast for them, and they ate and drank. Early the next morning the men swore an oath to each other. Then Isaac sent them on their way, and they went away peacefully. We should all be like Isaac and try to live in peace with everyone as much as possible. Friends, Christians should not be the most cantankerous folks in the neighborhood. Genesis 26:32 and 33. That day Isaac's servants came and told him about the well they had dug. They said, "We found water." He called it Shibah, and to this day the name of the town has been Beersheba. That's Genesis 26:32 through 33. The name of the well, Shibah, in Hebrew, sounds like the Hebrew term for oath, Shibah. Shibah was part of the name of Beersheba, the place of this covenant, and the earlier one between Abimelek and Abraham. We know the place Beersheba is the same between the oath of Abraham with the population and the oath of Isaac with the population of his day. We just don't know if the person Abimelek that made the oath with Abraham in Genesis 21:38 and here between Isaac and Abimelek in Genesis 26 is the same person. If he is the same person, then he would be very old when he made the covenant with Isaac. A couple of concluding thoughts. First, give thanks to God for the good things. Second, try to get along with the folks in your life. Well, friends, good Lord willing, I'll be back with you next weekend.